Hi, I'm Laura. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and to learn a little bit more about me and why I'm pursuing adoption. I have honestly wanted to adopt a child into my family since I was a child. When I was young, my father would tell me stories about his childhood. He spent several years in foster care and was adopted by my grandparents when he was 8 years old. His stories meant a lot to me, and they shaped my ideas about family from an early age. I grew up with a lot of aunts and uncles and cousins, and I'm excited to raise a child in my large and loving family. Most of my close friends also have children, and I admire the loving, nurturing families that they've created. And I know that they'll be role models for me when I become a parent. Even though I don't have children of my own, I was a foster parent for 2 years. And I had such a wonderful time and learned so much from those experiences. The most important thing I learned is that although I'm single, I am definitely not alone. The children that I cared for and I spent time with my family and with my friends, and everyone was so loving and kind, and it was just wonderful, and it made me even more excited to become a parent myself through adoption. This is the room that will be the baby's room. When I was a foster parent, the children that I cared for stayed here. And you can see I have a bookshelf behind me that's full of great children's books for bedtime stories and reading together throughout the day. I'll set up the crib in here, and I'm really excited to turn this room into a nursery and to welcome a baby into my home. My immediate family is very important to me. My parents and my sister live pretty nearby, and we get to see each other regularly. My sister has a son. My nephew is 18 months old, and it's so fun to watch him learn and grow. And he's such a lucky little boy. He has all of these adults doting on him all the time. My parents are wonderful grandparents, and they really love him and take such wonderful care of him, and he brings them so much joy. I also have 2 goddaughters. My cousin Sally asked me to be godmother to her daughter Isabella, and my close and lifelong friend Elizabeth asked me to be godmother to her daughter Phoebe. The friendships that I've developed throughout my life are very important to me. I love being active, and my friends and I get together regularly for outdoor fun. We go sledding, ice skating, hiking, swimming, canoeing, and we bring along all of the kids and all of the dogs, and everybody has a really great time together. In fact, I begin each year by taking a snowy New Year's Day hike with my friends and their growing family. It's a really wonderful tradition that we share, and it's such a fun way to bring in the new year. I also love singing and dancing, and I belong to a local performing arts organization. We put on shows and teach workshops for kids and adults in our community. In addition to being active, I love reading, and I always have. When I was a kid, I would go to our local library and I would leave with armloads of books, excited to go home and read them and come back for more later. It was natural when I went to college that I got a job at my college library. And then several years after graduating, I decided to go back to graduate school and get my master's degree so that I could be a librarian. And I love my career. I work in a college library. I love the educational environment, and I love supporting the students in their academic work. I also really appreciate the wonderful benefits that my job has. I have great health care. I have 5 weeks of vacation a year. And my college has a child care center on site that's really fantastic. It's a very family-friendly work environment. If you choose me to be your child's adoptive parent, I promise you that I'll raise your child in a loving, supportive, and nurturing family and community. We'll also have a lot of fun and make a lot of happy memories together. Whether or not you want to have an ongoing relationship, I promise that your child will always know of your love. So thank you again for watching this video, and thank you especially for considering me as a potential adoptive parent.